Okay, so I'm going to be talking about some religious topics, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so like with the United States, do you think they should be getting involved with such like as like World War II, Israel, and like other countries that are going with problems, or should we start focusing on us?
I think it was appropriate for things like World War II to get involved, and but in the case of Israel, even though I do believe that they need help, we need to focus on ourselves and stay more secluded.
Okay, a lot of people say that America only went into Iraq to get oil, not just because of like for personal interest, not just because like what happened with 9/11. Which side do you have to go on with that?
Yeah, it was definitely for selfish reasons only.
Okay.
We didn't really care too much about Israel at the time.
Okay. So regarding Northern Ireland has been like it's a difficult situation where religious people of Northern Ireland believe that they should go off and have their own have their own like kind of their own government, their own everything, and avoid the UK. While the non-religious people, or maybe just a little bit religious but not a lot, think that they should stay with the UK because like they would ruin that alliance. What do you think of that? Do you think they should go or should they stay?
I think they should go similar to Scotland. I thought Scotland should also gain its independence, and I thought they were kind of robbed of that. So I think if a country wants to be independent of the UK, they should be able to.
Okay. The United States is the most powerful country in the world. Since they're the most powerful country in the world,
Debatable.
yeah, debatable. But with that, do you think they should at least maybe help out Northern Ireland because there's been strikes, there's been a lot of protests of where people have gotten into mass fights. There's been some warfare on the streets. There was a bloody Sunday in the 1990s where it killed 27 people and 150 people were hospitalized. Then, so do you think America should get involved or no?
I don't think they should, even though they do deserve their independence. I think if they're gonna get their own independence, they need to fight for themselves, and because we don't need to get involved against the UK, especially England, as we are close friends with them currently, and a war against, technically against them, would not be ideal for America right now.
Okay, so as with America, they don't really seem to really not like care, but they haven't really been noticed about the situations or their situations with them. But with America though, there's been people are homeless. The economy's not as it's not the greatest right now. We have do you think America should probably start focusing on ourselves, like probably just get rid of our homeless, and just like focus on the economy, or should we just keep focusing on us and focus on other countries um, like the UK, like other countries that we're alliance with?
Yeah, we need to keep up an alliance. We need to keep trading, and if somebody threatens our allies, we do need to step in. But for the most part, we do have to focus on ourselves, especially if our trillions of dollars in debt. We need to work out how to revamp our systems to. Because right now we're a powerful country, but that's not going to last too long if we can't even pay our own soldiers.
Okay. A lot of people say that like America kind of only goes in for just personal interest. Do you have so with Northern Ireland? Say if America went in to Northern Ireland, do you think it's to help people and for personal interest, or do you think it's more personal interest in helping people? Because with like the Iraq situation, people say that they only went in for oil, not just because the 9/11
It
situation.
is a little bit of both, but America will only do something if it's in self-interest. And the self-interest could be all the citizens want them to go, and that's the sort of self-interest to please the people. But other than that, they're usually, if we help them, it's for trading purposes, as they'll probably give us better deals, and we can sell to them, and just as a reminder, like, hey, we helped you out, you got to do us a favor,
Okay.
because we're never selfless.
The power with the United States. Do you think they should choose a side, or do you think they shouldn't choose a side? Because if they chose a side, do you think that could maybe give a little tension between the relationship with the UK and the United States, or should they just kind of stay out of it and let their own people?
I think we can voice our opinion, but we're not going to. We shouldn't take any action, as we can tell England what we feel about it. But such as the Monroe Doctrine, when we told Spain that they should not reclaim Mexico, but we should never take action in those kind of scenarios, as it's a lose-lose situation.
Okay. The religious part of Northern Ireland is the weak part of this whole situation. Since it's the weak part, do you think that maybe at least maybe other countries like say Scotland, because they've been in this type of situation before, should be at least maybe helping the religious side, or do you think like that, or do you think Ireland should just really like have a vote, or at least have their government solve this situation, because really nothing has been going on?
Yeah, if they want to have their own independence, they need to get it themselves. I don't think other countries need to step in, and if they are the majority, they will get their independence, hopefully, if it all works out well. If they're not the majority, then it doesn't seem like they should be independent.
Okay. With the Northern Ireland situation, in the United States, should say if like the government like does keep control and like they do work things out, do you think America should become an alliance with the Northern Ireland religious people, or do you think they should just kind of like stay people where they just don't really interact with each other or don't trade?
We should definitely trade with them, as we even trade with some of our unfavored countries.
Okay.
So, always try to get new allies, as long as they're not interfering with our allies that we currently have.
Okay. NGOs, non-government organizations, have not really been, I don't know, haven't really been participating or really haven't been a big influence on Northern Ireland. Do you think, say, like the Red Cross and other situations like that, do you think they should, NGOs should get involved and stuff like that? Or do you think they should just, like, let them figure it out?
If they want to, but not in the name of America, but in the name of themselves. I don't think they should declare themselves as representing America, as that could cause problems with England.
Okay, do you think the United Nations should be doing something about this? Because with the United Nations, they think this is kind of like a small little situation where we have like pirates in Africa and Somalia and like the drug lords running in Mexico. Do you think we really should like focus on like a little thing like Northern Ireland?
Well, yeah, we should with the United Nations, because that is the institution of a new country, which if they do go through, they're going to have to be connected through the United Nations if they want to be on everyone's good side. And they're not solving all of those problems with the pirates anyways, because they will try to like help it, but they're always stuck in voting and never get anything really done. It's kind of a flawed system, so a little small thing like that, they could easily get done.
Okay. The United States has, the United States, it's had a lot of groups and has a lot of Air Force bases around the world. Do you think they should just send out soldiers to, in like the civilian population, just to watch over like what they do in Iraq and watch over Northern Ireland, or should they not? Because a lot of people think that innocent people could die from that, or innocent soldiers.
As I said before, we shouldn't send any action like that, as it will cause problems with England. They'll think we're getting ready to have a war from instead of protecting the civilians, as typically when we send in soldiers, there's usually bullets flying.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.